if you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. McConkey in motion. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
Brings up 3rd.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back in Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
Just a yard on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Howard. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Johnson. He'll work his way forward for about 3
The ball
yards.
carrier.
Jalen Jones
Taken
there
down
on
at
the tackle.
41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Johnson. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And a Steeler 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Howard. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Allen in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade. Grenade out. Delta. Out.
Tight end on the move left. On play action, it's Herbert. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It's a big one for the Chargers. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
For
Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air. Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Here's Howard. That's complete to Smith. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the handoff, this is Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third and long. Throwing is Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They get 25 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get about 2. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
Keanu Benton on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Now, Howard. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can throw outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
In motion goes Likely. They'll go with Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
To throw, it's Herbert. Open right side is Likely. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
2nd and 10.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Herbert. This is intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Whoa. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Still 1st down.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Catch made there. That's Smith.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On second down, Howard. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it, and the Steelers take a 10-3 lead.
Steelers 10, Chargers 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returnable for Rager. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, here's Hampton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one.
Down and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. We'll try to run for it with Harris. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A 54-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Steelers'
25-yard
offense.
line.
And they're running back, set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A run here with Johnson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert
Complete to
on
John
3rd down
Smith.
with a pickup
It's
of
a
9.
gain of 10. And a Steeler 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield.
13 more on that play. And
A gain of
quickly,
13
another
yards.
1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the give, it's Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
He was taken
A
down
gain
at the
there
22-yard
of 16 yards.
A gain of 16
That's a
yards.
Steeler 1st down.
And a Steeler 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The tackle made.
Give
at the
him 10
12-yard
more
line.
on that one.
It's a gain
And
of 10.
another 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Howard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Chris Boswell.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returnable for Rager. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Run between the tackles for Hampton.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Into space at the 45. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 13 on the play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Let's go now.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle by Troy Reader. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To the air, Howard. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Pittsburgh.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's second and 8. To throw is Howard. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
First down, Pittsburgh.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Another run here with Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4. Now, Howard. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Here's Howard. That's complete to Smith. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was tackled
And that's
at
it.
the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. Throwing is Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A pass complete there to Smith. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And the Steeler first down.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, it's Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Carried by number 20. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and 8.
Come on. Set. Back to 60. Back to 60. Play it. Check out.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
At the 6-yard
And this
line.
is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive will be a bit of a letdown.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. Johnson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returnable for Rager. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now.
380. Run. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The Chargers.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this 1st half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
380. Run.
Motion man is Johnston. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns.
The stop by DJ Jones. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 45-yard
Ball spotted
line.
at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Third down, they need 5.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Check go.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. Like it. Huh.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Complete to Jonnu Smith.
Now the Chargers will use the
It's a
first
gain
of their
17
timeouts.
yards.
They'll be disappointed
First down
there after giving up
Pittsburgh.
the first down.
Set. Go.
A give, and here's Johnson. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second,
Stop by DJ
and they'll get
Jones.
together prior to this second
It's a
down
pickup
play.
of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. 19. Chuck. Ready.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout.
A
Talk
3-yard
things over
pickup.
before
And
third
it's
down.
3rd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returnable for Rager. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
23 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On play action. Now Herbert has caught left side by Likely. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports.
Our journey through the NFL
report.
starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Gus Edwards. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Commanders run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the veteran tight end, Colby Parkinson. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Sam Darnold. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Seahawks get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very
Vicker to kick off
one-sided
for the
first half of
Chargers.
action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
Steelers
line.
offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he'll get this up to the 44. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
2nd down, it's Howard. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That is Troy Reeder to bring him
Brings
down.
up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard
Gain
line.
of 18 on the play.
Closing in on
First down,
200
Pittsburgh.
receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. They run with Warren. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Chargers.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain.
So they have
on the
these
play.
rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 9. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returnable for Rager. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Set.
Here's Warren. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
Chargers 9. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returnable for Rager. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Motion man is Johnston. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now Herbert. Short, complete to Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. Grenade. Go.
In motion goes Likely.
Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
Grenade. Lion.
To throw is Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get there. Walloped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier. Elijah Molden on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
A gain of 17
They'll gain
yards.
17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker.
2 yards.
They're on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
On the play.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
A good
brings
spot
up
here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 32-yard line.
On the give, it's Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. He will do it himself. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike, and to cap it off, it's a simple read option, but for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball, and by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On 2nd down, Howard. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. That's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down, as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Set.
They'll go with Hampton. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The tackle made at the
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Play action now. It's Herbert. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Set. 380. Grenade. Delta. Set. Set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, L.A.
12 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And the Chargers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 8-yard line.
Set. Go.
In motion goes Likely. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. That is Troy Reeder to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Howard. Metcalf hauls in that one. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
Complete to DK Metcalf.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Steelers.
Here's Warren. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That is Troy Reeder to bring him down.
46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
On second down, it's Howard. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
Closing
10.
in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Dayon Henley on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 7 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. He's going to have the first down, so they convert
A gain of 9
on third
yards.
down with a pickup
First down,
of 9.
Pittsburgh.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Howard. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. Warren on this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Howard. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
To the air. Howard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Chargers 23.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
He was taken down.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And goal at the 9-yard line.
Nine yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal. To throw is Howard. He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
How about that wrinkle, Mike? I mean, down here, goal-to-go situation. You know the defense has prepared for all the traditional goal line plays, the tight red zone plays. So sometimes you got to pull it out of the bag a little bit and get creative, and that creativity nearly led to 6 points.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal.
18-yard attempt.
This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Set. Lion.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, Herbert. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
59, 59. 380.
13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
More yards. That's another Chargers first
A fresh
down.
set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set.
Herbert to throw. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. I can promise you that when that play caller sent that second and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be 3rd and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
3rd and 11. Throwing now is Herbert. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
13 yards.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Brought down by Khalil Mack.
They'll work now on second
It's
and
a
4.
pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Up right here, one time.
On second down, Warren. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Steeler first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready to work, ready to work.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Warren, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell, the ball
And he
carrier.
is not going to get away.
He's brought down
Might
at
have
the
gotten a
39-yard
yard, but
line.
it will set up
It's a gain
third
of a
down.
yard. And it's third down.
On the jump. Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Now, Howard. This one complete to Washington. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Washington. A gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll get about 6 there,
Ball carrier.
setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
60.
A carry here for Warren. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
The stop by
I think this
DJ
second down
Jones.
call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They run with Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle by Troy Reader. It's a pickup of 6.
From
Brings up second
29,
and 4
here's second
at the
and 4.
29-yard line.
Here we go, set. Night, roll. Hey, smash.
Now Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 19-yard line.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Set. 70 Lions.
Now Gainwell. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, they'll run. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
By DJ Jones.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Automatic first down.
So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Tackled by Derwin James.
Inside the 5, it is second and
Gain of a
goal.
yard. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
One more time with Warren. And he's got another one. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch things out even further.
Chargers 23. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returnable for Rager. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10.
Run. Ready? 380.
Allen in motion. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. On first down, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Now, Herbert. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10,
First and 10 now from the 36. Hampton going to get it on the zone read. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Herbert now on first down. Open right side is Likely.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
In motion goes Likely. On second down, a run with Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
10 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hampton. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Waste of time.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. Now it's Herbert. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. And the defense has to feel good about that. 4th and goal. They come up with a big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This has been a team that has run the ball well all season long, and it has been more of the same so far in this one. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8.
Ready, ready? Hot, go! Cougar 19, go!
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Now a
It's
3rd
gain of
and
6.
2.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set!
He'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Set up! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Hawk! Check!
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Sack! Smash! 18 Cardinals! Ready?
Once again, it's Warren. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from SoFi.